Hello everyone, Batman 2049 back with another What If. This is a continuation of What If Goku was a sword wielder. When we last left off, Frieza had just killed Gohan and Krillin, allowing Goku to tap into the power of Super Saiyan Rage. Now I couldn't find one of Goku's Super Saiyan Rage in the sword, so whatever. Anywho, the battle commences. Goku is barely clutching onto what sanity has left. Raditz is standing there in awe that his brother will be the one to destroy Frieza. Hey, Frieza. What is it, monkey? Do you know who you killed? No. Tell me. The first one was my son. The second was my childhood best friend. And for that, I will make sure you never see the light of day again. Kame! And as he's powering up a Kamehameha, his power erupts, and the blue and golden aura surrounds him. But sparks start to fly off of him. Kamehameha! The blast goes right at Frieza, and Frieza powers up to 100%, and it is the only way he survives. Kakarot unsheaths his sword and says, "You know what? If I'm gonna beat you, then I'll do it with this." He runs right at Frieza and does the same slash move Trunks does, and then does a one-handed Kamehameha and obliterates Frieza almost completely. With only minutes left, Raditz and Goku go and find two Ginyu pods. Raditz sets the coordinates to Yardrat for both of them. When they land on Yardrat, Goku's in his base, and so is Raditz. They train there for 6 whole months, learning instant transmission, spirit fusion, and several other techniques. When they get ready to leave, their ships are programmed to go to Earth. But as they're leaving, a massive blast of energy out of nowhere pushes their pods into a vortex that sends them straight to the Elder Kai's planet, or Supreme Kai's planet. When they both land, they're shocked and awed. They have no idea what's going on or where they are. They step out, Kakarot's tail around his waist. While on Yardrat, Raditz helps Goku regrow his tail. And while also on Yardrat, Raditz achieved his Super Saiyan form. Legendary Super Saiyan Raditz. That's right, in this What If, there's no Broly. There is Raditz as a Super Saiyan. A legendary Super Saiyan. He has massive control over it, but it takes so much energy, he can only stay in the form for a few minutes at most. When they crash land on the Supreme Kai's planet, the Supreme Kai stands out, the Kibito Kai stands out. Goku and Raditz explain who they are, what they've done. The Supreme Kai agrees to train them. 6 months pass, and then they go back to Earth. With some help from the Supreme Kai, they learn the Kai technique, which is the same as instant transmission, just better. They both arrive on Earth shortly after future Gohan had dispatched Mecha Frieza and second form King Cold. Now, the reason I'm saying future Gohan is because in this timeline, Raditz ends up with Bulma, Vegeta ends up with Bulma's sister Tights. Now, we continue. Goku already knows who the boy is just by looking at him. Raditz does too. So Gohan walks over to his father and says, "We need to talk somewhere private." "Sure, son. You know who I am? I'm not an idiot." So they go over and talk, and Gohan explains to Goku everything about the androids, all of it. But he says that you, Dad, and Raditz both die of a heart virus. This is the medication that will keep you and him alive. Thank you, son. I'm sorry I hadn't been the best father. He says, "One more thing, Dad. Can you transform into a Super Saiyan?" Yes, I can, son, but I don't do it anymore. What? I found a new form that I call Ikari Super Saiyan. Ikari? What's that? My brother showed me this. He powers up, his hair grows longer. No Super Saiyan 4 yet. His eyes turn yellow, and he opens them and says, "This is my Ikari Super Saiyan form. In this form, I could easily beat you." And then he looks behind his father's back and says, "You wield a sword? Mom never told me about that." Huh? This? Yeah. Long story. I'll tell you about it someday. So they fight and fight and fight, and it's clear Goku has the advantage. Goku walks up, picks up his son off the ground and says, "Keep training, my son. You will do better." He leaves and goes back to the past. Back to the future. Piccolo tells everybody everything. Raditz, Goku, Vegeta, and everyone agree to train. The balls are used, and the Dragon Balls are used, and Krillin is the one wished back to life. Gohan refuses to come back. His mother, Chi-Chi, is really upset about all that, but still, she can't help it. Anywho, 1 year before the androids arrive, Gohan is wished back. He has access to Super Saiyan, Ikari Super Saiyan, and Kaioken. He knows the Spirit Bomb. He knows the instant transmission, thanks to King Kai. He trained and trained and trained. Now let's get into powers real quick. The power scaling goes Goku, Raditz, Gohan, Vegeta. Not future Gohan, regular Gohan. So when Android 19 and 20 are destroyed by Raditz and Goku, they both collapse from the heart virus. Raditz goes to Bulma's house, Goku goes to Chi-Chi's place. They both get their medicine and are recovering. Until then, it's up to Gohan and Vegeta to rally the forces together, to bring everyone together in order to beat the androids. So with 20 almost badly beaten, he goes back to his lab and activates Android 18, 17, and then he goes up to one pod and says, "I really wish I'd never created this one." He activates 16, and then they kill him. But 18 sees another pod in the corner labeled 21. She does not open it, but she knows who it is. Instead of blasting it, 17 says, "Hold on, sis. Let's leave that. Maybe one day we could have some fun with her." "Yeah, you're right." So they fly off. 17, 18, and 16, 17, and 18 fly off. Pretty much some of the same stuff happens the same way up until the hyperbolic time chamber. The ones that go in will be Goku and Gohan, Raditz and future Gohan. Then Vegeta goes in with Piccolo. While they're in there, Goku discovers a form of Beyond Super Saiyan, full power. So he combines it with his Ikari form, discovering full power Ikari Super Saiyan. Raditz has mastered legendary Super Saiyan. Gohan has come out in Super Saiyan 2, but he can't hold it. Piccolo has come out as a full-powered Super Namekian. And, last but not least, Vegeta comes out in Super Saiyan Rage as his max. His power is equal to Super Perfect Cell at this point. And let me clarify, Krillin still ends up with Android 18. Now, we leave this part off with the beginning of the Cell Saga, with Cell on Earth wreaking havoc. The Saiyans had decided to enter the time chamber and trained. When they come out, 17 and 18 had been absorbed. The Cell games are announced next time on Dragon Ball Z. Till then, may the power protect you always. Never forget, it's your move. May the Force be with you. And Kamehameha, bye!